It's good to be with you once more. Most of you believe you have a free choice, whether or not to come here or not. But I tell you, there is no free choice. You are compelled to come here. This is where you're supposed to be, or you wouldn't be here. You really think you have a choice in the matter? It's an ego blaster when I tell you that you have no choice and everything you do is preordained. Every movement you make. This really destroys the ego when you think of it. For there is no thing that you do in your life that is not preordained. So for you to be here means there is something within you that has been working for centuries to put you where you're supposed to be today. But again, most of you come here with the impression that you want to be enlightened. You want to awaken, yet you don't want to give up the stuff that is keeping you from being awakened. So the whole thing is very paradoxical, isn't it? On one hand, you can't help being here. On the other hand, you're here because you have a reason that is not even valid for you being here. You want to get rid of your problems, or get rid of your illnesses, or get rid of your poverty, or get rid of your spouse, or get rid of something, or add something to your life. This again is the wrong reason for being here. There is no reason for being here. You're just here. There's really no purpose to it. You think there is a purpose, but there is no purpose. Remember, your so-called physical life is similar to the life of the universe. The universe appears to be here. Yet in truth, it has no purpose. It has no existence. It has no substance. The same with you. You think you're here for a purpose, yet you're not here for any purpose at all. As a matter of fact, you're not even here. You appear to be here. Something appears to be here. Yet, there is only one ultimate reality. The one ultimate reality is the substratum of all your existence. What you're doing is playing games on the ultimate reality. You appear to come out of the ultimate reality as a person. You appear to exist for so many years, and then you appear to disappear. All this is taking place on the ultimate reality. Yet, the ultimate reality never changes. It's always the same. The ultimate reality is all-pervading. Omnipresence. You are that. You are the ultimate reality. So you are not the appearance that sits here, the appearance that talks. the appearance that goes through your life. That is not you at all. Waking up or being realized is just knowing this truth. Knowing it 24 hours a day. The ultimate reality is none other than yourself. When you achieve this, there is everlasting peace, tranquility. There is unalloyed happiness. There is complete bliss. There is total joy. Just the way you are, and just the way things are. Most people believe that when you awaken, things will change in your life. The things do not change. You change. The things remain the same, but now you see them differently. You see them as a false expression. They're neither good nor bad. But you are no longer that. You have become the ultimate reality. Therefore, the world no longer presses in on you with its bad things and good things and all kinds of things. You have risen above that. It's just like a person being locked in a dungeon for 40 years. And they take good care of their place in the dungeon. They sweep the floors, make the bed, know what time they're going to be brought food. And their life becomes the depth of the dungeon. One day, they try the door of the dungeon. The door has been open all the time, and they're able to walk out totally free. If they would have tried the door 30 years ago, they would have been able to walk out also. But instead, they accepted their fate as being locked in the dungeon. And so it is with most of us. Our dungeon, our prison, is our lifestyle. The certain life we're living that we refuse to give up. The belief system we've got that we've had for centuries. Limited, shallow. This is our dungeon. This is our jail. Yet we don't know this. We think we're living a normal life. Just like the person in the dungeon was attached to the things in the dungeon because they've been there for 40 years. They really hate to leave, to go out in the fresh air. They become accustomed to where they are. So it is with us. We're accustomed to the things we possess. We're accustomed to certain people we associate with. We're accustomed with the work we do and with the so-called fun and entertainment we have in our lives. Yet this is all limiting. But we don't believe it's limiting. We therefore go through certain experiences, good and bad, and we will not walk away from these things. This is what I'm referring to when I say, many of you come here to awaken, yet you've got all kinds of stuff going on inside of you. habit patterns that you think are normal. You have to scrutinize yourself. Really look at yourself, what you really do daily. Watch the way you act daily. Or should I say, watch the way you react. And you will see what I'm talking about. Watch how you react to person, place, or thing. Observe yourself. Look deeply at yourself. See what you're holding on to. Again, in order to be totally free, you must let go of everything. I mean mentally, of course. Remember when I tell you, you must let go of everything. I'm not referring that you must walk away from your home and your family and your work and your environment or anything else like this. These things must be given up mentally. Mentally, you must disassociate yourself. Yet your body will continue doing what it has to do. But as you begin to disassociate yourself mentally, the mind will become weaker and weaker. The mind will begin to dissolve, to become quiet and peaceful, and will rest in the heart center. When that happens to you, the I will become evident to you. The real I. You will begin to feel the real I. And you will know that you are not the body. You are not the mind. This is a very high place to go, but it's not the ultimate truth. The ultimate truth is when the I itself goes into the heart, and you lose your individuality, and you become all-pervading. Yet you appear to be a body walking around the earth doing things. But you know deep down in your heart that there is nobody and there is no doer. This all sounds very complicated to some of you, but it's not. Your real nature is ultimate bliss, absolute reality. This is what you are right now, right this moment, this second. Only when you begin to think do you feel the I thought or the body thought. But if you repose in the I right now, this second, this moment, you are the ultimate reality. This is why you should always take time to sit in the silence and observe your thoughts, inquiring, to whom do they come? Thoughts have absolutely nothing to do with the ultimate reality. Yet some of you think, still believe and think, that you will not be able to function without a mind, without thoughts, without thinking. This you must find out for yourself. You must discover this for yourself, that you do not really need a mind to think. And you will be able to function very well without a mind, except there will no longer be a you. True happiness only comes when the you has been transcended. Real happiness has absolutely nothing to do with physical happiness. Physical happiness is temporary. All physical happiness is temporary. No matter what happy situation you're involved in, it has to be temporary. For you're aware that the whole world, the whole universe, is temporary. That the only thing permanent in life is change. Your everyday experiences will show you that. Therefore, when you become too physically happy, you do not want to go searching for truth. You're not interested in finding the self or reality. This is the reason sometimes certain people seem to be suffering. For in this way, they come closer to reality. Whereas, if they were not really suffering, they'll be out in the world doing all kinds of so-called happy things. And this will be very temporary. But this is not always the case. It depends on the individual. The more you are attached to things, the more you're going to have to suffer. Because you will have to give them up sooner or later. Perhaps not even in this life. Remember that your experience in this particular life is only a split second in all eternity. Therefore, when a person goes through experiences and you say, well, this person's been an evil person all their life, and they're prosperous, and they've got everything they want, and they seem to be very happy. You are judging by appearances. When you understand that this life that you have right now is but a split second in eternity, you will realize that life is a continuum. And the pendulum has to swing back and forth. You will go so far in your happiness, and then you'll go back the other way. The only way to get out of this trap is to awaken. This is the reason you want to awaken. Blessed is the person who has total happiness in this life and wants to awaken. For most people, if they had the things that they want and desire, they would not go after the classes that teach you to awaken. Would not follow teachers that teach Advaita Vedanta. Very few are like that. This is why I share with you. Do not allow this world to fool you. Maya is very precise. Maya will always fool you. Everything you see in this world is Maya. The grand illusion. The way to handle Maya is never to react to conditions. This is how you overcome Maya. This is how you become free. Maya will always present conditions to you, situations to you. Like Tom's car blowing up on the freeway. This is the way Maya works. Tom really wanted to come to the meeting. He had his heart set on it, and the car blows up. It's a cosmic joke. Don't take it seriously. This is how Maya works with you. It'll appear to give you everything you want. Then things begin to happen. If you did not react to Maya to begin with, you would not be hurtable. And then Maya will say, he's found me out, and leave you alone. That's what awakening is. So we can say another sentence for awakening is, when Maya leaves you alone. When Maya stops interfering in your life. When does this happen again? When you stop reacting to person, place, or thing. You have to do the work. And yet again, there is no work for you to do. You simply have to keep quiet. When you keep quiet mentally, you're not reacting. When the mind is making a lot of noise, you are reacting. This is what reacting means. When the mind is very active, it makes no difference why the mind is very active. As long as the mind is very active, you are completely enmeshed in Maya. Totally enmeshed in Maya. The more active the mind, the more you are enmeshed in Maya. Remember again, you are in the right place where you're supposed to be. Therefore, do not say that you hate your job, or you hate your environment, or you wish this was like this, or this was like that. Everything is just the way it's supposed to be. If you would only see this, you would awaken. Awaken means just what it implies. Awakening from the dream. Just as when you are dreaming, no matter what is going on in your dream, when you awaken from the whole dream, not a part of it. Is a part of it still going on? The whole dream is gone, isn't it? Every detail is gone when you awaken from your dreams. Everything that seems so real is totally gone. There is not even a little piece left. The whole dream is completely, totally, absolutely gone. Yet the dream seems so real when you were dreaming. And so it is with this state. In order for you to awaken, this whole game of Maya has to be gone. Disappear. You cannot have Maya and be awakened also. Everything has to go. Do not think about this. Just let it happen. If you think about it, all kinds of thoughts will come and tell you all kinds of things. You will say to yourself, well, will I be able to play tennis when I awaken? Will I be able to go to a movie? You're in Maya again. Whenever those thoughts come to you, you're enmeshed in Maya. You're back into Maya. There has to be a clean, total awakening where there are no thoughts, no actions, and no doing. Again, the paradox of this is you will be doing and you will appear to be acting, and things will get relatively better in your life. That's the paradox. This is the reason I always tell you that the finite can never comprehend the infinite. For in your finite mind, you're saying to yourself, how can I be doing both? How can I not be attached to anything and yet at the same time be involved in things? You can. You are. You will. This is why it takes a simple mind to awaken. When your mind is too complicated, when you're filled with theoretical knowledge, abstract knowledge, psychological knowledge, any kind of knowledge. This is what keeps you bound to Maya. Yet you keep holding on to this knowledge because you feel that if you let go of it, you'll be a fool or a vegetable. Nothing is further from this truth. The truth is that the more you give up, the greater the happiness and peace that comes to you. For your very nature is happiness and peace. Do not be concerned about what anyone else is doing. Leave everyone alone. Leave people alone. Leave things alone. Always realize you are in your right place. Do not strive to be in somebody else's place. You have nothing to fight, nothing to fear. Everything is on your side. There is no thing that wants to hurt you. Keep your life simple. Do not make this teaching complicated. Do not calculate the reason behind this teaching. Leave everything alone. Awaken and be free. All is well.